hay un paquete que tengo en la mano. Lo pedí como hace poco tiempo, como unas semanas, creo que sí. No sé, no lo recuerdo muy bien. Pero hice un pedido y ya lo recibí hace un rato ya, como por una semana, como creo que 3 semanas o 2 semanas, no lo recuerdo muy bien, pero yo creo que es de China. Y dame un segundo para demostrarlo. I bought this, I don't know if it got like a brand on it, but this is what the box looked like. So this is the R36S, and I found this on eBay just looking up some stuff. Estaba averiguando algunas cosas y lo encontré en un videojuego así. Y me gustó como veía. Y parecía algo sencillo para utilizar y puedo traerlo conmigo en cualquier lugar y puedo esconderlo también durante mi viaje por, ¿cómo se llama? Como la puerta de la seguridad, por los aeropuertos o algo así. Lo que estoy diciendo, puedo traerlo. Me gusta el tamaño también. Tiene tantos videojuegos, como más que como 2000 videojuegos o algo así. No sé, es lo que dicen por como la lista que tiene por eBay. Pero déjame averiguar más cosas de eso. Y hay un, ¿cómo se llama? Una tapa de algo, un cubrimiento. Y no es pesado. Es un poco ligero, un poco. Not heavy or nothing like that. And I mean, it weighs decent enough. A Game Boy, obviously the actual one that was made, weighs more than this. But we in the future now, so between like the stuff that they're using to put these things together, obviously it's like less weight and stuff. We can get away with that. I like the quality of like the direction pad, like the D-pad basically, and then the toggles. And then you got your little thumb pads basically, or not thumb, but like the little finger bumper pads in the back, however you want to use it. I don't have big hands, so probably work out good for me. A lot of the guys were complaining in videos or just the quality of the buttons. I don't know if it was like another edition they were making that were kind of like noisy, but for me they were like saying like these buttons over here are like loud. To me they're not loud. You can hear how they are. It's pretty cool. And the D-pad is not loud as well. Toggles, you can click them in as well too. I don't know if that serves a purpose, but these are kind of a little loud, sound a little cheap a little bit, but I don't care. I'm not complaining about it. It's already got like a little cover on the screen as well. I didn't turn this on. I have yet to turn it on. I probably should turn it on. I don't know what else comes in this package. They have me a screen protector basically to put over the screen, so I want to leave that in there. It do come with like a manual, so be sure to look at the manual so you know what you working with. This one said it got 10 emulators in it, and the one I was focused on was for like PlayStation, the first PlayStation games. Then you can do Super Nintendo games. You can also do Sega, Nintendo 64, Dreamcast, and like other Game Boy Advance type games and other stuff. But it's an emulator that's built for like other games basically. If you guys want an emulator, you can get one on your cell phone, but I don't want to be using the controller on a cell phone by tapping the screen. No, I want an actual device with buttons. Comes with the Type-C charger, and that's kind of common between the iPhones and the Android phones nowadays. And that was all she wrote in the box. I was expecting more things to be in the box, but I'm not going to sit there and be too disappointed because I got something already. What I'm missing, what I believe that I do need, is an SD card. I don't know if it stores stuff in it already. I can try to like turn it on. Actually, I'm sorry, it's an SD card right here, but it also got another port over here to put a second SD card in there, so that's pretty cool. And I was like speaking too fast, so if I push it in, and then I should be able to click it back in there. So when they do have that offer in it, this got the HC one, which is good for like the cameras, like higher resolution stuff. They had an option if you wanted to pay for like the 128 gig, which is more money, or if you can pay for like less than half, or less than 128, like half of 128 is what I'm saying. So you can, whatever you want to do, I don't know. They got an option. I paid for the 64 gig, so I'm gonna hold the power button and see if I can get it to turn on, which it is powering up right now. And the screen is badass. It's like the quality of the screen is better than the actual Game Boy stuff or any of the Game Boys that make. It'll probably be the only thing that can kill them on is the screen. So I imagine this thing is all loud, like everyone was saying it's all loud. Now I don't know if this is loaded with games on top of that, so we're gonna see. So it is loading up, so just give it a minute and we're gonna see what it do. Is getting to the point where it's loading up stuff, and my dog, he just touching other stuff. Give me 1 second. Hold on, let me stop my dog from you tearing up stuff when I turn my head. You got to get better at that, sir. So I don't know if you guys can see some of the video games on here, but it got like the theme noise, or at least theme song, or whatever it is, I don't know, for the main screen. A lot of guys said it sounds, this was annoying for them, like the volume, and they went in the settings and changed it. It is kind of annoying for me, and I don't think I can use, oh, you can turn it down with the volume button. I guess on initial startup, it's annoying. So I don't know, it says 32 games available, and I know I can download some more on here, and I know how to get the ROMs, like no problem. So you want to go through your different games you got, just hit down and it'll tell you what you got. Oh, actually, there's different systems. I mean, okay, so let's go down to the system I'm looking for. Nintendo, we got 500 games on the Nintendo. Super Nintendo, basically 1,332 games. And Nintendo 64, 186 games. Game Boy, 3,675. I don't know if you guys can see over here, but I gotta try to like dim everything for you. I'm not gonna show you too much. You should be able to know it. And it said Game Boy Color games on there, Game Boy Advance, and I'm gonna accept. Let's find games on, and I got Sega. Okay, so we good. We got 7 games available on PlayStation and Crash Bandicoot, one of them. Me, I'm interested, and they got PSP games on here too. So I'm interested in the Super Nintendo games. So let's go to Super Nintendo. Playing Donkey Kong is one of my favorite games. Let me adjust the screen for you so you can see better. Looks better. So let's do this game slot. 1 player. And this is like my favorite game, basically. And let's hit that. Let's see what we got on here. Oh, you like that? I like that. I need to adjust the camera settings for y'all. Hold on. I lose a life already. Hold on, we gotta get this right. Do it again. Do it again. Come on. Get this right. Oh, how we. How you run? Remember, I used to be able to run. There we go. You gotta hold on to it. Hold on, how we? Come on. Now, trying to do that with the emulator would be hard. Trying to hold 2 buttons at the same time, but it had let me. So that was good. That's enough. I don't think I want to continue to playing because I got the answers that I was looking for. So this emulator is definitely legit, and I'm only going to demonstrate for y'all like one video game. So this is already loaded with games. It's definitely lit, definitely fun. Well, I know I'm gonna have fun because I got all my 90s games, and I was born in '87. So you imagine like how my 90s were as like a child, and then 2000s. So we got like a lot of the good games and stuff. So not heavy on like the Atari, the first Nintendo, the one where you have to lift the door up and slide those big cartridges in. That not really my era. My era was Super Nintendo, Sega, and then we also have like the first PlayStation, and then the games after that or whatever. So that's where my era came up. But a lot of these games were, you know, had you locked in back in the day. And I'm gonna turn this off, and it had a reset button on the side too. a lot of these games from, how can I, we're gonna shut off. I'm gonna shut it off and then charge it up. I don't know, it's not shutting off. I don't know what to do on that. We gotta figure that out. Maybe I gotta hit start and do something. But what I'm saying is, a lot of the games back in the day used to have you like locked in the crib for like hours and stuff. So now I got something handheld. This will help me, and like when I'm traveling, or I can't even talk, traveling, I said to be like Spanish. When I'm traveling, es un buen entretenimiento, creo que sí. It's like good entertainment. I like that. And I got something to do as an adult, which is bring back like childhood stuff. So this is the R36S. This is the game console. I don't know a specific name in this, but I will leave information for you to acquire one of these, which you can get on eBay, but mainly I'll have it tagged up for like Amazon stuff, and I'll put like a link for you guys to see basically. So they do got some on Amazon. They got a lot of them on eBay, but I put an Amazon link. It's just similar prices basically. It's the same thing. So just make sure you guys click on the link. And again, this was supposed to be filled with up to 20,000 games. I don't think that's what's on there exactly. If I did the math over the games, mental math, I don't think it's got like a little bit less than that. But it is loaded with enough games, with enough ROMs on here. If I need to get a bigger SD card, I can. If I need to get a bigger ROM, I can. There's no problem. Another thing it listed on here, and someone told me like the battery life, someone played it for about like 4 hours. You could probably squeeze 5 in it, but at least the back end it probably says for about 6 hours. I don't think it's gonna last up to 6 hours. I don't know. Important everybody else, you get good time out of it. It's got a quad core processor, 64-bit. This is the ARM processor, so that's pretty good, which meaning we got a faster operating system than what the Game Boys and stuff had. So this is good. Pocket-sized Game Boy, not too heavy, not too light. It's pretty good, worth keeping, worth having. Click the link if you guys interested in something you want to have for like a cool present for like the Christmas or whatever. I don't know if you guys celebrate Christmas. You just want a gift overall. You can gift yourself this for me it was like 44 bucks after like taxes, and the shipping was free. So I already got it. I'm happy. Estoy feliz. I'm gonna keep on playing my game. I'll holler at y'all.